In this video, we will see the next part of the topic enhancement of food production, in which we already seen the biofertilizer microbes as a biofertilizer, in which today we will see types of biofertilizer. On the basis of nature and function of biofertilizer are divided into following groups. First, nitrogen fixing biofertilizers. The nitrogen fixing microorganisms which convert the atmospheric nitrogen into nitrogenous compounds like nitrates and nitrate via ammonia. Nitrogen fixing microorganisms are called diazotrophs are of two types, which are of two types. That is, first one is symbiotic nitrogen fixing microorganisms, for example, Rhizobium, Anabina, Frankia. These are always associated with underground parts, for example, or that is the roots of the higher plants. While free living or non symbiotic nitrogen fixing microorganisms, for example, Azotobacter, Nostoc, Clostridium, Bigericia, Klebsiella, etc. Phosphate, second one is phosphate solubilizing biofertilizers. These are bacterial species which solubilize the insoluble inorganic phosphate compound such as rock phosphate. Example, Pseudomonas striata, Bacillus polymyxa, Agrobacterium, Micrococcus, Aspergillus species, etc. Third, compost making biofertilizers. Compost is natural process that turns organic material into a dark rich substances called as compost or humus. The composting process is dependent on microorganisms to break down organic matter into compost. There are many types of microorganisms found in active compost such as bacteria, fungi, actinobacteria, protozoa, rotifers. Fourth one is cyanobacteria as biofertilizer. Many cyanobacteria are aquatic and terrestrial, free living or symbiotic. Aerobic photosynthetic entofixing heterocystus or non-heterocystus form. For example, Anabina, Nostoc, Placetonema, Oscillatoria, etc. Anabina, Nostoc, Tolipothrix are associated with lichens. Lichens, it is association of algae and fungi. While Anabina is associated with plants like Azolla and Cycas. Next biofertilizer is fungal biofertilizer. Mycorrhiza is a fungus. It forms symbiotic association with the underground parts like rhizomes and root of higher plants occurring in thick humid forest. These are discovered by Frank in 1885. There are two types like ectomycorrhizae and endomycorrhizae. Ectomycorrhizae, they have well developed mycelium that forms mantle on the outside of the roots. This increase absorptive surface area of roots and accelerate uptake of water and nutrients N, P, Ca and K. Due to this plant, vigor, growth and yield increases. Some hyphae of mycorrhizal fungus penetrate into the root and forms hearting net in the intracellular space of the root cortex. Endomycorrhizae, they grow in between and within the cortical cells of root. Fungal hyphae penetrate the cells and form finally branched arbusculars intracellularly and form vesicles mostly in the intracellular space of the cortical cells. Hence, they are called as vesiculo-arbuscular mycorrhizae or VAM. Nowadays, they are described as AM fungi. The plants with WAM grow luxuriantly in less irrigated lands. The association of WAM with the crop plants helps in conversion of less productive field into more productive field. Now next, biofertilizers microorganisms, in which first we will see rhizobium. Rhizobia are rod-shaped motile aerobic gram-negative non-spore forming nitrogen fixing bacteria containing nod genes and NIF genes. They form symbiotic association with roots of leguminous plants. They bring about nodule formation on the roots and multiply inside the nodule. They fix atmospheric nitrogen into organic forms, which can be used by plants and nutrients. For example, Rhizobium leguminosarum in specific to pea and Rhizominus phaseoli to beans. Second microorganism is Azotobacter. It is the most important and well-known free-living nitrogen-fixing aerobic non-photosynthetic non-nodule forming bacterium intimately associated with roots of grasses and certain plants. It is used as biofertilizers for all non-leguminous plants, especially rice, cotton, vegetable, etc. Now, third microorganism is Azospirillum. It is free-living aerobic nitrogen-fixing bacterium associated with roots of corn, wheat, and jowar. It fixes the considerable quantity of nitrogen 20 to 40 kg in non-leguminous plants such as cereals, millets, cotton, oilseed, etc. Next microorganism is Anabaena. It is a genus of multicellular filamentous cyanobacteria that exits the plankton. It has ability to fix nitrogen and also form symbiotic relationship with certain plants such as corollids roots of cycas and Anthoceros thallus. It has some specialized and colorless cells called heterocysts, which are the site of nitrogen fixation. Next microorganism is Azolla. Azolla is free floating water fern. Azolla plant consists of a floating rhizome, that is stem, which small overlapping bilobed leaves and roots. The leaf shows dorsal and ventral lobe. In the dorsal lobe, Anabaena filament are present in the parenchyma, which fixes nitrogen. Azolla can be used as a biofertilizer in the rice field. Due to utilization of Azolla as a biofertilizer, the rice field increases their yield by 10 to 15% than the normal yield. Now, benefits of biofertilizers. First one is it is low cost and can be used by marginal farmers. Second one, it is free from pollution hazards. Third one is it increases soil fertility, that is sustainable increase in the yield as well as production. BGA, that is blue green algae, as a biofertilizer secretes growth promoting substances, organic acid, proteins, and vitamins. Azotobacter supply nitrogen and antibiotics in the soil. Next benefit is biofertilizer increases physiochemical properties of soil like texture, structure, pH, water holding capacity of soil by providing nutrients and organic matter. Now, in our country, many biofertilizers are available in market to reduce the use of chemical fertilizer and thus pollution. These are the some figures, that is root system of leguminous plant. Here azolla, this is TS of root nodule, and this is LS of azolla, leaf showing filamentous anabina is present in the azolla leaf. Here the completion of topic